So I wanted to come on here today with the word of encouragement and to just be transparent with you guys and let you guys know that I know that some of you guys have seen that I am in a different season of my life right now where I'm trusting God for everything. It's no job, it's no nothing of that nature at this point, and just really trying to press in and see if he's telling me, what he's telling me to do, and if I'm doing the right thing. I often question myself, especially when I don't know what to do next. I never know what my next is. So I felt like he was moving me to do this vision board party. But before the vision board party, he wanted me to do a pre-vision board party. This event is called a season of vision. And so what happens during this event is we're going to discuss which season we're in, the process that it takes to actually get to a vision before actually creating your board, and kind of a couple of things to expect, like how you're going to meet adversity and things of that nature. So I was having some issues. I was supposed to have it last week, but it was some error on my part as far as the dates were concerned. I had to postpone it to this week. I have one person who is registered. Everybody else has not registered, even though they're telling me they're coming. So I was apprehensive, like maybe I just should not do it. Maybe I shouldn't. Well, at this point now, two have registered, but maybe I shouldn't do it. That's what I was thinking in my head, and then I got kind of down because a friend of mine had reached out to me and told me that they weren't going to be able to make it. And I was like, wait a minute, okay. And come to find out, the reasoning behind that wasn't, true. So I just, needless to say, y'all, I was kind of down. And I'm like, God, this is not, you said I was the head and not the tail. And I was venting to a real dear sister of mine. And I'm like, sis, like, I know God is real. I love God. You hear him, you do everything that you have to do. At times I feel like maybe I'm not hearing him correctly. Like, what is it that I'm doing wrong, So I asked God to make clean my heart. God, am I missing something? Can you let me know what I'm missing? Because regardless to how far you've come, you're always somewhere you've never been before. Oh, that's a whole word for somebody right there. Felt that one in my spirit. So no matter how far you've come, you're always somewhere you've never been before. Even if your surroundings looks like you've been there, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're always in a different place. You're always in a different place. So I am definitely in a different place, y'all. Like, I've never been here before. I've never been here before. And I was like, God, like, am I not hearing you properly? And God reminded me of every single time I felt like I wasn't hearing him properly when things were rough or didn't look the way, I thought that they should, or I heard him tell me they would look. I ended up just elevating. I ended up seeing it shortly after, like, oh, I am in the right place, because I had never been in that place before either. So I was questioning, like, am I doing this right? Am I hearing you right, Lord? So he reminded me of that. The same way I was unsure then, I'm unsure now, and it has always turned out as he said it would. So this is not different. It's just that I'm in a different place and have no idea what to expect. So it always leaves you doubting just a little bit, like maybe it's me, because I know the Lord's word does not return void. I'm doing all of these things and speaking to myself and just declaring it unto the Lord, like, Lord, I trust you. Though you slay me, yes, shall I trust you, because things just don't look as I thought that they should. So I am on here today to tell you guys that trust the process. I say this often. But trust the process. It is grueling. It is terrifying. And I was even telling a sister of mine, like, I said, sis, like, what do you do when you're looking around for people who have been through what you've been through, but yet you don't know anybody that is in that has done that, who has been where you've been through. So you're preceding those in your circle with certain avenues, spiritually. So you don't know where to turn. Like, I have people tell me, like, I don't know if I could have left my job. not paying good money like you were doing with 4 kids and a single mom. Like, I could not have done that. Even now, I couldn't have done that. And so they're looking at me like, wow. And I'm like, whoa, like who do you turn to where you can kind of get, you know, some type of physical example, I guess, or, something of that nature. And, praying to God about that, it was like, this is my path. Like, I have no one in my circle right now who has done this. So I'm kind of leading the pack in that area. And it's leadership in that regards is scary. It's scary. It's very, very scary. So I'm always apprehensive and very thoughtful about what I put out there, what I even put here, because regardless if I feel like or not, if God moves me to tell you guys this, or to say something about this, I do it because it's not my way, it's His way. It's not our way, it's His way. And He knows best. He knows best. I still don't understand. We are not meant to understand. We're not going to understand His ways. But, I trust Him. I trust Him. So just keep pushing, keep pressing, y'all. I was still, after I did my praying, talking to a sister of mine, in the Lord, I just slept because I told the Lord I'm going to be still until you make something happen. And when the owner of the venue that I'm doing the event at called me, and she was like, are we still on for tomorrow? I was like, I don't know. I only had one person that registered. And she was like, Fonte, like you say, like if it's just one person, that one person can need this, and you have a lot to offer, so don't not do it because that one person can use that. And I was just like, thank you so much. I needed that, because even though and you hear, it's good to have for the Lord to send that confirmation to people. And she was right on time. She was right on time. She was so on time, because honestly, I was in the process of getting ready to tell the person that did register, like, I'm just going to refund you your money back because I don't have anybody else. So it's so timely. Like, the Lord is good. It just gave me a renewed sense of strength, which is exactly what I needed to get this going. So you guys be blessed. Blessings, peace, and love. Be dope and reload. I just want to come on here and share that with somebody who feels like they're going to give up. Somebody who feels like, is it worth it for just one? Is it worth it for just one? He's the one who never leaves the one behind. So it is worth it for just one. It is worth it for just one. It's worth it. This is new for me. This event planning, coming out and speaking ministry life to people, this is new for me. It's a passion, but it's new. So it's scary. It's scary, but courage is doing something with fear, doing the thing scared. So blessings, peace, and love, y'all. Please be dope and reload.